Okay, so we are going to start ourselves a new game. I have updated to the latest version of the community balance patch. We're going to hit single player, setup game, and yeah, I think this time we might go, we haven't done it, is find, I guess it starts with an H, right? Herald Bluetooth. So what kind of special abilities do you have in this mod? Marked units have +1 movement, pages 1 movement point to move from sea to land, and you can pillage without movement cost and plunder gold when you attack a city. Okay, I think most of that is standard from vanilla? I'm not sure. You guys have to remind me. I don't know if I've played a game as Herald Bluetooth, at least on stream. Gelling Stones over here replaces Lighthouse, more great people, instant boost of culture. Whenever you defeat a unit, you get production. Nice. Whenever you defeat a unit anywhere? That's very cool. Alright, so I think we're going to do that. We're going to play as that. We're going to play on Archipelago type map, which makes sense, I think. If we're playing some Vikings, we'll hopefully make better use of their amphibious assaulty kind of abilities. Immortal difficulty, epic pace, standard size is all going to be just groovy over here. I think that's going to be good. Yeah, I saw that about the next version of Dwarf Fortress is out. That's very exciting. Do want to play some more of that. How come no third and fourth element mod? Isn't that in here too? Isn't that part of the community balance patch, or do I have to grab that separately?
Not only were you victorious on the battlefield against
I don't remember if they stack.
You also completed massive construction.
I mean, this is just different. It's just a different kind of balance. With different... Some of these have multiple unique units and stuff too, so I don't know.
Projects across the land.
Is this just mirrored? Did they change the way the screen is laid out completely? What is this? That's cool. Alright, let's begin our journey. Whale, whale, whale. We got ourselves some whales. Let's see. Coastal, river, wheat, couple of whales, 2 hills for, probably we'll get some mines on there, especially early on in that. Not a terrible start, not necessarily the greatest and strongest in the universe, but it's alright. We're getting some sneaky fox. Sneak fox, why you know dankest dungeon? Paper Rage. I've done Darkest Dungeon before. I realize that version 1 is out and a lot of things are different now. We may give it another go. We'll see. What do you think about this start? We're good? We could move on to the hill. That is very true. We should get a bonus to production if we do that. Which is very nice. It's probably worthwhile. We're still adjacent to the river. It does mean, like, one building we can't build later on, like the windmill. Well, no, I don't know if it's the same in this version, right? All the buildings are different. Let's go ahead and scoot out, I guess this way. This isn't really, I mean, it might encourage us to move here. I think it's good. Yeah, we'll move to the hill. Let's do it. It'll take one turn, but we will get one extra base hammer early on, which is going to be really, or will we? I think we will. Once the forest auto gets chopped, I think we'll end up with 2 hammers in our center tile. And we will. So, doubling our production from our base tile. Very good. Like this, it's always nice to have a 3 production tile in your start. Although then you've got the whales, which is technically a 4 production tile. You get science from that right away. That's really nice. Getting the extra actual hammer is nice, but early on, I say, you know, food and hammer about the same. Food might actually be better. Yeah, I think this is a strong tile. The extra research. This is like, I think this is effectively like a 20% boost or 25% boost to our starting science here. That is going to be very, very potent. Normally, I'm a big fan these days of going scout first. I do change depending on certain things and what mod. I do like going scout first quite a bit, except playing on an archipelago here. I think we're going to hold off on the scout, just because we don't have the embark ability yet, right? Unless something is different and unexpected. Yeah, no, we can't embark at this point. So starting with the scout, I think, would be quite foolish. We could start with the shrine to get a really early religion. Usually I prioritize getting the monument first, but we might be tempted to get a shrine because we want to make sure to get one of the really good ocean religions. So I think we're going to go shrine first. Yeah, I think that's probably really, really quite strong. Tech-wise, we could go straight to fishing. It would reveal fish on the map. Hopefully, we have some. And then, of course, we could build the fishing boats. It does allow us to improve whales right away, which is good. I think that's probably what we want to do. Alternatively, we also might be tempted to reveal a bunch of animals nearby that we might have, which is really good. Reveal some of the stuff down here. I think on this map especially, it makes sense going in this direction. And this also unlocks embarking, which we're going to need to be able to pop off the island, of course, right? So I think that's going to be good. Yeah, watch Quill be on a big continent with another civ. That's what happened last time we played a freaking Archipelago Map. We literally ended up on a big island with another race, which was like, okay. Why is this a Sweden title? Well, because we finished the Sweden game. We're now playing the Danish game. Let me check to see if I need to update the title. Let me do a switch, a little swappy-do over here. Sweden was a success. Now, let's try Denmark. Community balance batch. Update. Go. We're going to have to name some things after this. Tell you what, let's start off by naming our capital here, our new capital. We're going to call it Elliot Hagen. Hauen. I'm not going to do the thing with last game where I name everything Hauen or Hagen over here, just like home last time. We're going to mix it up a little bit differently, but there we go. We're going to start with that. And let's scoot a boot. We could go a little further, but I like sitting on a hill for figure distance. Ify! Or if. I think it's Ify is correct. I don't remember. We always have to look it up every time. Oh, go to friends right away. That is huge, actually. We're talking about the importance of getting an early Pantheon, getting the good naval one, the good sea one right away. 18 faith, boom, instantly. Plus, we're going to get 2 faith return for a little while from the friends, which is really good. Essentially going, Elliot. So we just met the warrior. Oh, it's way over here. There's no way we can see the city from here. But we met the warrior? I feel it must be some sort of weird thing. They must be on like a one-tile island or something really bizarre like that. Anyway, that's a really good start. We do have a lot of coast tiles and ocean tiles, which are generally not as strong as land-based ones. 1, 2, 3. Oh, copper's in range. Nice. Plus 10 production, all own cities. Oh, man, if we can get a copper monopoly, I would feel like I was on Boardwalk. Okay, good city location over here with the wheat. The wheat. And Goody Hut. Come on, RNG. Boom. +1 pop. That's excellent. Really good. Really good. We got a size 2 city already. Now we're working 2 tiles with 3 value, which is great. We actually have another 3 value tile over here, which is an excellent way to start. Soon, actually, we are going to have the whales. 10 turns before we have that, so that's going to be another excellent tile to work. Can't complain about that. Shrine is coming in. Very much liking this. Let's see how badly we're going to F up this game, you guys, because this is a great start, so I'm probably boned. Bum, 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 bum. You know what I'm going to have? I'm going to have some King of Denmark candy over here. I got this from Amelienborg Palace in Elliot Han. Okay, Copenhagen. They look like they should be strawberry flavored or something like that. You know, they're nice and red. No, they're you know, like everything else in Northern Europe, they have to taste like black licorice. But they are good. Let's pop there. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay, we do have an island to ourselves. We've got some crabs over here. This spot right here would technically give us a little bit of a straight city, like our ships could go through. It's not much of a time saving, but it's not bad. And actually, that would be a pretty good location. It's adjacent to a river, which is always nice. It would get both wheat. It would get the crabs. This is definitely a spot for an excellent city. Really quite keen on that. Wait, you know for licorice? Yes. Essentia is not a fan of licorice flavors. I mean, it's not technically licorice, it's like anise. But, you know, so therefore it has a licoricey flavor. Pretty good, though. So, we're not going to have a whole lot to do with our starting warrior, because he's stuck in this island for a while. So we'll be able to explore all the little extra bits over here, make sure we get maximum fog coverage. But that'll be that. Dun 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 dun. Oh no, King O'Hell, I'm sorry. Now, sometimes I do forget to unmute things. Losing grasp, well, nothing we can really do about it. Candy, candy. Science tab. There you go. Trapping in 4 turns. Trapping is going to reveal deer and bison, which we might have. We've got enough forest here. It's also possible that we technically moved on top of a resource over here. There might be another tile of Fog of War I think we can reveal here. Well, it's not Fog of War. I think that might be it. Maybe if we move here, we might be able to spot something as well. And maybe on the wheat tile. And that's pretty much it. Proper island map. Okay, the shrine has finished. We could do a worker. Improving tiles as early as possible is really, really valuable. Really valuable. But I think we've got to go monument first. It's actually interesting. One of the arguments oftentimes for delaying your worker is that if you have to worry about barbarians or something like that, it's kind of a pain. The early worker may not get you a lot of value, but in this case, we actually shouldn't have much in the way of barbarians. I think we are going to go monument anyway, but it's actually really tempting to go worker. All right, trapping. Do we have deer or bison? We do have deer. Lovely. And I think we can reveal a little bit more over there as well. That's great. That'll actually encourage the tile growth to grow in this direction, which will get us to the copper a little sooner. Population 3. Continue to work 3 tiles that all have 3 value. I don't even have to lock tiles. Like, it doesn't even matter. Oh, I think they added a button here for selling. Neat. Next turn. And then what I'll do is I'll just park my warrior over here just to do a little bit of fog busting to reduce the chance barbarians show up there. I mean, it is nice to farm them for experience points, but yeah, this is really lucky with Iphy that we spotted them so early, because there's no chance that we would have. I suppose here maybe. What are you sitting on? There's some weird stuff going on with Iphy. I think these are little tiny singleton islands. Anyway, I'm gonna go and park my warrior right here. Well, barbs not spawn if you have sight on tile in Civ 5. As far as I know, I actually don't have the rules memorized the same way I used to with Civ 4. Civ 4, it wasn't even necessarily sight-based. It was literally like barbarians couldn't spawn within like 4 tiles of another unit or something like that. And fog busting was a very important mechanic there. It is a very similar thing here. So this should prevent some amount of barbarian spawning, but it could still spawn over here. Mostly I'm just trying to have a clear path from Elliot Howen to whatever our new city will be, which is right over there. So just going to fortify, nothing to do with my warrior at this point, although once fishing finishes, then he will be able to leave the island. So he won't stay there forever, because he'll be able to embark. I think I'll have to move into friendly territory. Yeah, I'll have to move into friendly territory to give him that ability. Apparently still in this mod, unless the tooltip is wrong. That's certainly the way it works in vanilla. Should be... Oh, 12 turns, really? How come the border did not say... Oh, maybe I was looking at citizen growth time instead of the border growth time. That makes sense. When I saw it was like 10 turns to growth, I think I was looking at citizen growth, not border. It's actually handy to have this warrior around. That's some extra fog busting, I think, for us. And barbarian busting. Found a Pantheon! Okay! So, I don't know what they all are in this mod. And a sea-based Pantheon may not automatically be our best pick. For example, we could, again, take Sun God, because farms unimproved resources, well, that would be... We have 3 wheat, right? And +2 culture from granaries is always nice. It's really good. Is it not God of the Sea? What do I call it in this? Oh, up here. Oh, God as opposed to Goddess. +2 faith from fishing boats and atolls. Atolls? Atolls? Atolls. I don't know. And +2 food in all coastal cities. Just a flat +2 food bonus. Considering the fact that all my cities are going to be coastal on this map, almost certainly, that's pretty nice. And it would be different, right? We keep going Sun God because it's freaking amazing. Shitballs, that's really good. I do like food. I think I'm not going to go Sun God this time, because I think we've gone Sun God like every single game so far of of the community balance patch because we keep spawning near wheat, so it ends up being perfect. So I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take God of the Sea because, honestly, it makes sense. God damn it, we're on an Archipelago map, we're playing as Vikings, come on. Let's do this. God of the Sea. Booyah. Alright, well, we'll get some extra faith from the fishing boats, which is going to be nice, and right away, +2 food. Should factor in over here. Yep, 2 from religion, which is actually pretty substantial. This is like a 40% boost to our net food gain right now, which is a pretty huge jump. What kind of Viking would not worship Thor, a god of war? Well, Thor's a god of thunder, I guess. All the Viking gods were gods of war. I mean, come on. Freaking Vikings. Except maybe Baldur? Maybe? He was a little less warlike, right? I'm thinking of the right one, I think. Wasn't he like the only peaceful Viking god? Sun god still bugged? Farm an undiscovered strategic resource to give to faith after it's discovered. Oh, I don't know. It's an interesting question. I do need my Viking hat. Happens to be right nearby. Let's do this shit. Fishing in 8 turns. Okay. Yeah, no, we'll pull back my warrior at that point. Hooray! Borders grew over there. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that tile being worked above the hammer. I mean, more growth is always good. The extra science boost is also really nice. We could build a scout. Or another warrior or an archer or something like that to go and find things. I think it's probably time for the worker, though. It will slow our exploration a bit. But I think it's going to be very, very important for us to have that worker. I think that's going to be a very good thing. Viking, yes, I know. The horn helmet is inaccurate. There shouldn't be any horns. But that's okay. At this point, it's more of a symbol. It's a symbol of Vikinghood. Of Vikingosity. Everyone knows the horns were not a thing. They would be stupid. They're just a perfect place for an opponent to, like, catch you on the head with their sword. Alright, let's bring you back over here. I think we'll go worker into, like, an archer. What do we need to, like, make a settler? Oh, right, pottery. Yeah, we'll definitely need to research pottery next. Because we want an early city. Oh, you're still 1 turn away. Okay, well, let me bring you to the coast.
He who commands the sea has command of everything.
Nice quote. Adopt policy. So, I can't remember the last few times. Well, last game we definitely didn't go tradition. Because we didn't have the ability to late game faith by engineers. Which hurts a lot. That's really sucky. Since we don't, I don't think barbarians are going to be that much of a thing on the map. I don't think I'm going to go authority, although there's lots of really good things in authority. Just the continuous impulse of, like, free units every time from, Did they change this again? Oh, no, an honor over here. Every time you get 8 citizens, you get a free unit. Is really nice. But we're going to go tradition this time, which I think is going to be really lovely. And we haven't gotten a couple games, and it's still really good. Okay, now you have the embarkability. Excellent. Why don't you pop down over there? Right, embarked units are shitty scouts. I forgot about that. Maybe we'll just use ships to scout. Well, I mean, we're going to... Oh, yeah, and that's actually ocean here? Can't quite see it, but clearly it is, since I can't enter it. Alright, well, we get a little bit of scouting. Be nice to find another goody hut. Let's pop onto land, since it doesn't cost us a thing. Korea! Ooh! I wonder if there's still science monsters in this version of the game. Probably. As unlikely to have changed. Okay, they don't actually have a city here immediately, which is good. This is a good island we're probably going to want to take. Coffee, spices, lots of fish. That is really desirable. Oh, they are here. Oh, we found a ruin over there. Let's see if we can beeline to that right away. They're far enough away and across water that I don't know if we can do the same sort of super mega early war, which is a bit disappointing. Isolated Korea is bad Korea, yeah. We're going to have to do something about them really early. Luckily, that is something we have an option doing. Bunch of free faith! Excellent! That works in really well to our strategy. Hello, Singapore. I would love to put another city here for, you know, the sort of straight crossing thing. That might be a bit too close to Singapore for anything to be practical. But no. There's a lot of possibilities for a city over here. A lot. This would be a pretty sweet spot right here, actually. Gives us control over this strait, which is really valuable. Okay. Alright, we're getting some good and valuable scouts with this warrior. Most advanced people in history. I am down near the bottom. Even though we've been getting some extra science from here. And we got the +1 population. We didn't get a free tech, but I think it's because on Immortal, the AI starts with the bonus technology, of course. So, I think that's all that's going around. Down. Pottery, trade route, granary, which is still very good. The caravan, which is not going to be helpful at all. Maybe for internal trade early on, but I think we're going to build only naval trade units. And the settler ability. Okay. I think I might want to pick up animal husbandry just to see, you know, extra resources around. And then likely go up to bronze working for the same kind of reason. Size 4, and we're working 4 tiles with a value of 3. Actually, 3 and a bit with these guys, which is good. Next, our tile is going to expand there. I'm still happy with our placement. Don't think there's anything we'd want to adjust for that. See the Ethiopia? No, this is Korea over here. We met Korea, so I'm assuming that's their borders. There's Seoul. Most likely they'll end up colonizing over here. We most likely won't get it. We could grab it as our first city, though. We might be able to pick that off. Let's do that. Get a little bit more vision in here. Should we have been doing the production trick over here? Maybe, but I don't think so. Oh, we did just expand over here. 5 citizens as well. Nice 4-value tile. That'll be really nice once it's improved as well, which is nice to see. Most likely, after the worker finishes, we'll probably go like 2 workboats to improve these tiles. Does delay our exploration a little bit more, but we might be okay. All right, at this point... Oh, unless we want to build the settler first. Ooh, probably. And we just sort of grew, so yeah, that's, I think, going to be good timing. Get the settler going. We're going to bring the worker back over here. We don't get a proper boat until we get sailing. God damn. We can explore with a workboat, though, so we might do a little bit of that. Do I have enough money to buy a workboat? Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Pop over here. +1 food, +2 faith. That's right, the faith too. Now that's so good, I'm actually tempted to get the second workboat. No, we got to get the settler out. Probably get the other workboat after that. Maybe we'll have enough money for it. That's possible. But look at this tile. That is a beast of a tile now. Pantheon founded. God of the open skies. +1 culture for every featureless plain near the city. +2 faith from pastures. Interesting. We get another policy. Don't think we have to rush this. Although, oh, it will give us +2 production in our capital. That actually might be valuable. This will give us +2 faith. Also nice. I think we got to go for the production first, though. So that's in right away, automatically. There it is. It was free. Oh, it actually decided to assign an engineer to that. I'm not sure I agree with that decision. Oh, you're working a settler. No, yes, that makes sense. That's why I'd assigned the worker there, because the extra food doesn't matter right now. Oh, that's brilliant. Wonderful. 9 turns to the settler. Great. And yeah, let's go ahead and improve. Oh, because I crossed the river. I'm like, why did that eat my whole turn? Missed the fact that there was a little river there. I mean, it wouldn't have changed what I did, but let's get you up and running. Thou
shalt not muzzle the ox when he treadeth out the corn.
So, I don't think the reveal... Oh, sheep. That's all that changed. Which, I mean, we don't have a lot of territory explored, so that certainly makes a lot of sense. I'm wondering if it actually might make sense for us to just beeline to sailing, rather than reveal more stuff down here. Do we need construction that early? I think the earlier we get our sailing, the better we'll be. Markets are nice for some extra money. No, let's do that, and we'll enter the classical era early as well. I think that'll be pretty nice. And it's some of the prereqs for writing, which is always really good. In fact, we might want to do writing first. Getting the library up and running is really good, but I mean, exploration, we can find more goody huts, find more settlement places, and really most of our military is going to be sailing based. We might even be able to rush out something. Probably not. We could... Oh, you know what? The Great Lighthouse is going to be fantastic on this map. You know what? Let's go straight for sailing. Let's get the Great Lighthouse. That'll be good. Okay. Yeah, going mines early for more production. Yeah, that is really good. But damn it, we're Vikings. Let's get our ships up and running. Let's get our ships together. Plus, I want to meet more city-states. Donald, thank you very much for the resub. Crispy Goth, thank you very much for the resub as well. Consider getting calendar. You have some jungles, that's potential bananas. That's true. Our herbalist early on is really good. That is also very true. I mean, obviously we'll get all the things, but I'm going to go sailing first as a thematic thing. And an early rush for the Great Lighthouse. I don't know. It could actually sort of screw us. We're getting military theory, which doesn't help us at all right now. Sailing mostly just gives us the ability to pop out some ships and the Great Lighthouse. It's also the Jellingstone, though, which is our unique unit. Does give us +1 food on ocean, +1 hammer on ocean resources. Now, whales are on coast. Does that count? Will that boost my whales? From coast and ocean tiles, +1 production from sea resources work from the sea. Okay, see, in the description at the top, it just says ocean and ocean resources, but down at the bottom, it says coast and ocean and production from sea resources. That'll be pretty good. And if we build the Great Lighthouse, we get one of those for free. On the other hand, we'll build a little bit slower unless we do get the ability to build mines. And we're going to rapidly run out of things to do with our worker. You know what? Let me get mining first and then sailing. I think that will be acceptable. I think we just got a donation in from Lingonberry Clown. Hey, you ever tried the Swedish whiskey McMira? Yes, I did. I actually tried it when I was in Stockholm, like a week and a half ago or so, at the Spirit Museum. I didn't actually really go to the museum. We just, on the way from the, I don't remember the name of that, like, little open-air museum near there. But on the way from there to the, Skansen, that's what it's called. From Skansen over to the Vasa. We passed by the Spirit Museum, and we stopped in there, and I tried some Swedish whiskey. And it was lovely. Yeah, no, Jellingstone's a unique unit. You get these big rocks, and you just roll them at your opponent. Yeah, unique buildings. Settler, done. Good. I think what we need to do is get the second workboat out, because it's such a massive improvement. I think it's really, really quite key for us. I do want a granary for sure. I mean, we've got wheat, we've got deer. We might end up with bananas as well. It's going to be great. In fact, I'm going to go and queue it up right away, but I want the workboat because the extra faith, get the religion rocking and rolling as soon as possible. Okay, a settlement, I'm definitely going to go there. I mean, that's certainly a good spot too, but really overlaps with Elliot Holland a little too much. So we're going to go over here, which is going to be fine, and gives us that little, channel, little canal thing going on, which is very cool. Pantheon founded. Someone founded which one? Spirit of the Dessert. They appreciate chocolate cakes, and therefore they get a bonus. South Tri-Steel. Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah, it's probably better. And I think I like this spot on the hill. I think that'll be good. Yeah, okay, let's go for the steel. People want me to steal, and I am a Viking. Let's go and plunder the territory over here before Korea gets there. Hopefully, being one turn late doesn't screw us up. All right, you are done? Still have build actions over here. We do have a farm. Yeah, okay. Let's go and build a camp over here. Working those tiles. Yes, good. Extra food. Wonderful. Mining. Well's pretty good. Did we get stoned? No. That's okay. Build a camp. Alright, barbarian encampment over there, but that's fine. And I think I like this spot. We get the extra production, which is going to be nice. Can't get the thing, the hover thing, because there's a unit in the way. There it is. Very little overlap with our capital. Gets all the fish that we know about. Yeah, I like it. You just sit on this hill for a sec to defend that that settler. You will go and pop that. +1 food, +2 faith. Damn, that is really quite sexy. That's going to be really good for us in the long run. Yeah, we may want another worker. There's a lot of hills to mine down here. But specifically, we're going to want to go and... Are we going to have to buy this tile? I'm worried that we might have to. Mining might not actually give us much of a production boost. Actually, even buying the tile, I don't think we have the technology to chop jungle. Where is it at in this game? Yeah, ironworking. You know what? Picking up mining did nothing for us, except slow us down. I don't think it matters that much because I think we've got a lot of things we're going to want to build before we do the Great Lighthouse anyway, so in practice I don't think it's going to matter too much. Okay. Let's go stand on this hill. Barbarian ships are starting to spawn. We are going to start definitely with a monument because I want to push out the borders here more aggressively. That's going to be really valuable. Yes, we have a Pantheon. We have the God of the Sea, which is very appropriate. Sure, I will trade. I would love to have more. Oh, you would have gone more. Maybe I could have even asked for more than that. Early on in this mod, they seem to maybe give 2 gold, and that's about it. But as we become better friends, they'll give me more. But right now, I'm just happy to sell it for just about anything. None of us have much money right now, so they may not be worth willing to pay the full amount. The Petra has been built. Oh, the Petra's here. Okay. I say that's really early for a Petra, but the Petra's a little bit earlier here. Trade, I think. Normally the Petra would be on what, currency over here, like in the vanilla, somewhere in this general vicinity. I guess we're going to have to sit and repair. The problem is he will actually heal as well over here, but at least we can farm XP, which they can't do. But yeah, barbarians do heal if they're in their encampment. A little bit slower than we do, though. How much am I down by? Okay, so another 15 is going to be perfectly fine, so let's do that. I don't have enough money to buy anything right now. No, I'm going to be happy to finish the granary here. That's going to be a good boost in our capital. We are going to need another colonist here, another settler. There you go. Now you're full enough. Let's go ahead and do that. We're taking quite a bit more damage from those. But we get the XP, so that's okay. Do I want to buy any tiles over here? It says I need 1 on one screen, but I need 75, which certainly makes a lot more sense. Yeah, buy the hills near Korea. And that's what I was thinking, because you won't auto-expand towards the hill, very likely. There we go. 77 should... These displays are just not quite linked up properly. But yeah, because the culture expansion probably won't go in this direction, so it would be nice to buy that. So I'm going to save up for now anyway. We are going to grab... Actually, I'll grab drill in this case because I am going to be attacking a fortified unit. And then I'm just going to rescue a turn. One turn away to the granary. Attack. I should probably build an archer up here before I expand. There could be a barbarian camp now over here. We'll just keep farming XP, I guess. Temple of Artemis is really good, but I don't think we're going to spend our time building that. Oh, yeah, rename the city. Thank you. Legoland is actually a great name idea, but I'm going to name it after a subscriber here. Drive. You know what? I should probably get one of the things that it can pick from people actively in the chat. Because it is less good if the subscriber I pick from is not someone who is actively watching right at this time. But, hey! Good randomness. Nero Losa at the top of the list. Boom! So that's going to be Nero Losa over here. Who's next in the list? Small Speed. Okay. See, I'm not going to do a caravan. I'm going to wait until we've got the C one. I think I want to build another settler. I'm going to go Archer Settler. Because we'll make sure there's nothing happening over here. I mean, I suppose I could just move the Danish Warrior over there. Actually, that might be sufficient. Actually, let's just do that. I don't think Korea's going to attack me quite this early. So I'm just going to heal. Actually, let's put me in the city. It'll heal a little bit faster. And then I'm going to move it over here to get ready to settle.